Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing really well. I have been very inconsistent in posting the videos as I was busy with something at my own end, but now I will try to be regular. So here we have three piles. This is the first one, this is second one, and this is third one. So today we will see that what this person wishes to tell you, or they wish that they could tell you, or what is something that they feel deep inside right now at present, and they wish that there was some means to convey it to you. We will also see that what the spirits are advising you about this connection at present. So I'm zooming over here so that you can choose. I think it was already zoomed enough. Hello pile 1. Let us see the cards I have for you. We have Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, King of Swords, Strength, Devil. Then we have Knight of Wands, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. So what I feel for you, pile number 1, is that this person wants you to know that this person is having a lot of guilt in regarding to your relationship. Now this guilt is coming from whatever kind of relationship you both shared. What I feel is that this person has some certain set patterns. Like we all have some bad qualities in us, and it is not like that we are born with those bad qualities. We just become certain way, we behave certain way due to certain reasons. So I feel that what happened is that this person has seen something in their life, and it can be either through a relationship with their parent, or it can be with some other partner, or it can be just something which they learned from their social group. So what this person believed was, or what this person was doing in life when they met you, was that they had a very strong emotional boundary around them, or you can say that they had very strong boundary around them, and if it would have not been you, it would have been someone else, they would have gone through the same fate you went with them. What I mean is that the quality they had is something which was not good, something which requires inner work. And I feel that the two major qualities coming up over here is that first, that they had this boundary around their heart, and whenever they used their emotions, whenever they were trying to be sweet to you, or whenever they were trying to be sweet to anyone, they would only do this if they feel that they will get something in return out of that. More like a person who is very emotionally manipulating, or someone who uses emotions to manipulate, or somebody who makes you get attached to them, and after a while when they see that you are attached to them, they start controlling you on the basis of that. And another quality I am noticing over here is that somebody who was very ungrounded. From ungrounded, I mean that this person wants to do something in their life, but for some reason they are not very stable, or they have not reached the potential they have to in life. For some reason there is this social class gap coming between you two. So maybe you are very rich, and they are not very from well-to-do family, or it can also be that you are very spendthrift and they saw this and they wanted to take advantage of that. Like whatever it was, what I feel is that this person was in some way taking advantage of you. So what happened is that this person, when they met you, they were living their life in a way where we always have this two option, that we all have light and shadow in us, and we can embrace either of them. We can either embrace the good things, the positive things which are inside us, or we can embrace the dark things inside us. So when they met you, when you were around them, when you both shared a connection, this person was living their life by embracing only their dark parts, only their shadow parts. And the shadow parts can be jealousy, envy, getting disappointed when they see others successful, or getting attached to people only because they want something from them, or they feel that this person can give me something, or they feel that I should get this from this person, or I will be benefiting in such way. So there can be numerous possibilities. Whatever darkness they had in them, there can be some wound in them, and they were totally embracing that thing, and they were living their life that way. They were consciously making this decision that this is how they want to have this is how they want to run the relationship. And it can be that somebody broke their heart, so they felt that this all love and thing is, everything is bullshit, and I should not get serious, and that broken heart was not healed. And now what they were doing was, with whichever person they shared the connection, they were only hurting them, and they were only trying to take things from them. It was very imbalanced connection between you both. One of you was overgiving, which I think it was you, because here it is coming up that they were the ones who were taking the energy. So they were feeding off you, if I say it in right manner. So you also had this thing in you which attracted this connection, which was that you were overgiving. Now overgiving doesn't mean that you have to give in materialistic form. Overgiving can be through actions, that you are taking care of a person a lot and that person is not giving you anything in return. And it was way too much gap, like a lot of gap between this giving and taking relationship. So now what happened is that I feel that you both are in separation, or you both are not talking, whatever the way the connection is going. I feel that this person has realized that you were doing way too much for them. They must have done the same thing with other people around them, 2-3 other people around them. And what happened in all this was that you just crossed boundaries in giving. Like, you over pampered them, you over cared for them. So when they thought that this love and everything is bullshit, there was you who was just completely proving them wrong. And what this person was thinking was that you are giving them things, you are doing things for them because you feel you want to control them by giving things. See, they had that low vibrational energy, so they also took it in that manner, that you are doing all these things because you want to control them. They were taking it all negatively. But now what has happened is that in your absence, what they have realized is that the way you did for them, the way you loved them, the way you gave so much affection to them, they have made a major mistake. And they hold this guilt inside that they should have not done that. They feel that you have just crossed boundaries in giving. I don't know what you have done for them, but I feel that you have done way too much for them. And they have done like nothing for you. They are screaming out over here that I did nothing for you and you have done so much for me. And they have this realization now. So that is what they want to tell you at present, that they feel guilty about treating you that way. And they want to tell you that they have this demon inside them, that they always developed a connection with an intention that what they can get from that connection. And there must have been some social boundary in that relationship, like maybe you both have different status, maybe you both have different religion, or maybe something was there in that connection which made them feel in the very start of connection that this is not going to progress in any way, that I have to not give her commitment, that I have to not marry her, or any form of commitment or something, that I can keep stalling her or him, and I can keep taking things up from this person, and it will all be okay because eventually I don't have to give them formal commitment. Something made them already feel like this, that like from the very start, that even if I don't give that form of commitment, it will all be okay, that this is not going in anywhere in future. So now what is happening is that guilt is killing them inside, and they are finally getting to understand the shadow side, that for a very long share of their life, or a very long period of their life, they have done this very wrong. They have just not gave anyone anything out of affection or anything. They have always been invested in their very own interest. I also feel that this person was either in other relationship as well in order to deny you commitment, or it can also be that when you refuse to give them, they would torture you by, or they would make you feel bad by talking to other people or by going into another relationship. It is very low vibrational energy where it's more like they are taking only, they are feeding on it. You would see this relationship is not just with you. Maybe there is someone else around them. It can be their best friend, or it can also be that there is some other person they are dating. From that person also, that was the proportion, that was the equation going on, that they were only taking. And this is being reflected in all kinds of relationship in their life. And I feel that this is their shadow part, and this shadow part can be because of something which happened in this life. It can be because of something which happened in past life, and you have, I feel, already realized this thing, and you have just given up on them, or something, that you have left them. But what they want to tell you is that they want to express to you that whatever you did for them means a lot to them, and it was because of you that they realized that how wrong they were going in their life, that they were not understanding that relationship should be both ways, and it should not be like this, like one person is giving 10%, one person is giving 90%. I feel this person has been very rude to you. This person has not treated you well. Okay, so they want to tell you that they are very sorry about that, and they will eventually tell you. It's not like you have to go after them for that apology, or you have to wait for that apology, because this person has somewhere deep inside realized that it was not you who was toxic, it was them who was toxic, it was them who was playing with you, and all you were trying to do was shower them affection through words, through actions, through materials, and they took it in a very wrong manner, and they only embraced shadows in the connection. They only tried to make a fool out of you, and this thing is killing them deep inside. The way they have played with you, the way they have denied you what you deserved, and the way they have tried to push over all their insecurities over you, and you have just been there for them, tried to understand them, tried to figure out what was going wrong in the connection. You have tried to take up the responsibility of their wrong actions. You have apologized many times, and this all things are just now hitting them. Maybe they are seeing you in their very dreams. Maybe universe is guiding them of how they have been wrong, and they are trying to come in terms with their shadows. Maybe they are just having this withdrawal right now. They are not talking to you, they are not answering your call, even if you have tried, or you have not heard from them for very long, or something like that, that they are completely ghosting you. And it can be because they are so afraid of their own shadow, of what they have done with you, because in the start they thought that you were as they are. They thought that they can play, they can leave. They were not having any kind of guilt. They were sharing this kind of relationship with everyone. They were living guilt free. But it was you, maybe universe sent you in their life, that to make them realize that how wrong they were, how wrong they have been using this universal law of only extracting things from people, playing with their emotions, etc. And I feel that they are feeling all these things because, just say that the player fell in love with you. It doesn't have to be exactly love for some of you. It can be that they kind of developed affection for you. You were so good that they could not ignore, that they had to give up on their way of living, the way they were living, that they had to come in terms that how wrong they were. And trust me, this person would have blamed you for a lot of things in their life, and they would have made you feel guilty. But the truth was that they were just playing with you, with your emotions, and you don't have to take it as an offense, because this person is so wounded deep inside that they are doing the very same thing with everyone, and slowly everybody is understanding this thing, and they are trying to cut them off. And those who are not understanding this, they are serving them. They are still serving them. But I do feel that this person has already realized, and it has happened because of you. So when I'm telling you the story, in any way I'm not supporting this over giving scenario. I feel that you must have been having some issues deep inside you, that is why you just gave too much in connection. But somehow this person is affected by you, has developed affection for you, and is trying to come in terms with their very own shadow. And this person will come forward on their very own. You don't have to worry about it. They will come forward because that guilt has started slowly eating them up, and it will one day make them go crazy. So it won't be long. It can be around 6 months to 1 year when they will totally shatter and they will come forward, because now they are realizing that how you had all that love in their heart, and how they had all that let's play the games thing in their mind, how you were emotionally investing in that connection, and how they were just taking things and running away, ghosting you, how you were always very clear about the connection while they were the one who were bringing the ungrounded energy, how they thought that this would end up being nothing, and how it became a very big issue in your life, in their life. That is the one thing which they want to tell you, that they are sorry about it, and you will personally get an apology, I feel, for this particular thing. Don't limit it to time. What next thing I'm getting is that they are changing their job. Maybe they are not feeling secure in their job or something like that, or they have already changed. And maybe you both have not talked from the time they have changed jobs, so they feel that you don't know, but there is something they are changing in their career, and they want to tell you about that. Maybe you both were very good friends or something, or maybe you were the first person they wanted to tell that I'm making this career change, but you were not there. So they want to tell you about that particular thing as well. And I feel that right now they are hiding, they are ghosting you, they are trying to show you that nothing is going on, or nothing can happen in future or something like that. It's all because their very own guilt, the dreams they are saying, the feelings they are getting inside, which is pushing them to change their ways. So it has nothing to do with you. It is between them and the universe, and universe is pushing that change in them, and you are being used at that as that source for that change in them. Then next we have is Moon, and we have Nine of Cups. So I feel that there are some subconscious things, some subconscious wounds. It just does not have to be that they have this give and take relationship thing wrong in their life, that they don't invest equally. I feel that there are other wounds also. There are certain psychological things going on, and they need to work on that as well. So that is also pending in this particular relationship. Okay, so let us see more cards for you people. Okay, there are emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. I feel that whatever happened with you both, it ended up being a blame game in the end. Like both of you are blaming each other, and because of that thing, or something happened, maybe you shouted at them, maybe you fought with them, you had this habit of giving them a lot, and one day you realized that this all is wrong and you just shouted at them. So they kind of developed some form of resentment, and that their ego convinced them that they were right. But now that resentment is slowly fading away, that is going away, and now they are slowly seeing the clear picture of what actually happened between you two. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So what is happening is that they want that whatever chaos, whatever misunderstanding is going on between you two gets healed, and you both can come at least to a level where you both, if see each other somewhere in future, you both can smile at each other. You both don't hold that grudge in your heart. Then it is secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So I guess that is what I'm saying, that this person is being used by the universe. Sorry, you are being used by the universe for this change in them. And because I said that this person is being used, I also feel that this person is also being used by the universe for the change in you. You both had your fair share of darkness, and this connection has walked into your life to heal you. You are trying too hard, give it time. So from this I feel is that this person wants to tell you that they have understood their fault, and even if this thing has not happened yet, or you feel that no, they have not understood it, you just have to know that they will understand it with time. Because in future energies, I'm already seeing that they are realizing how they are wrong. So don't push it hard, don't pray too hard, don't worry so much. And even the higher self of this person is saying that don't overthink, don't overstress, and just give it time. The time will just solve everything, and you don't have to do anything about it. What you had to do about this connection, you have already done. Your work is complete. Don't try, don't do anything, don't blame yourself over way too much. Don't think that everything was your fault. Just give it time. And then there is, be aware of what you're projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities both possess equally, so the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So what I feel is that this person and you see that there was affection between you two, but when you both separated, there were certain feeling of resentment, grudges, all these developed. Still love was already also there. So what happened over here is that sometimes you may feel this energy deep inside you where everything is going fine. You're like, okay, I'm moving forward with my life, and etc, etc. But there is this one day in a month where you get excessively angry with them, and you're like, this person did this to me, this person did that to me. So what universe wants to tell you is that calm down. And see, relationships are mirrors, as I've already said. So what you're not liking in them is something which is also inside you, and what you are admiring in them is something which is also inside you. So just ask yourself that why are you hating them so much. And even if you were overgiver and they were the taker, so that is how universe works. Had you been healed, you would have attracted a healed connection, but you were not healed, you were wounded. So this person was sent by universe so that you can notice that how you were living, how you were doing wrong with yourself in your life, etc. So just don't blame them, because that person, that energy was necessary. If it wouldn't have come in form of them, it would have come in form of some another person, and same thing would have happened with you. You had to go through all that thing to realize that how you were doing wrong by overgiving in the connection, how you were tolerating this misbalance of energies, how you were allowing others to dominate you, leave you, abandon you, and how you were just having relationships which seemed like very beautiful, but they were only the relationship which were sucking your energy and your love and everything. They were just taking things from you. And the next thing is that when I asked from the spirits for advice, so it's coming up as High Priestess and Magician. So what I feel over here is that universe, you have to trust in the universe. You have to completely trust in the universe for this particular connection. Maybe some of you have moved on, and it can also be that some of you are still waiting for this person. So what you have to do is that whenever you get very angry with them, whenever you feel very aggressive about the connection, just go and meditate and try to understand that why that particular thing happened and how that particular behavior of that person was helping you. And when you will have that trust, when you will have that faith that the higher order will be doing the things in your life which is best for you, and you will be trusting, you will not be seeing this connection that how they treated you, but you have to see that how they healed you, how that particular bad incident made you realize that how you were wrong. That is when you will start seeing this connection in different light. Otherwise you both can go on and keep on blaming each other. But the truth is that you have to see this connection, you have to trust divine and see this connection in totally different light. You have to see that this connection was from the very start always helping you. And before this, even if you would have been in any other connection, the same thing would have happened with you, but you wouldn't have realized. But this connection has made you realize that how things were wrong. So whenever you're very aggressive, whenever you're very sad, just go sit and meditate and ask that what is deep inside you which is calling you to be healed. don't blame them. And that is how you will be able to forgive each other. And when I asked that what this person wanted to do about this connection, so it's coming the same, that they want to mend the ties, they want to make things go back to sweetness and everything with you. And when I asked for the guidance from the spirits that what is the next episode of this connection, so I feel that there was this card which is coming, sometimes the good is hidden. So I feel two things from this is that first, that if they said very rude things to you, sit down and ask yourself that whatever they said, why it is triggering you, what is it trying to tell you. Don't be like they said this, they said that. Just note it down if you remember what they said and try to figure out why it is hurting you. Is there some wound which is to be healed over there? And see, if certain things are being said by people and they are not true, it won't hurt you. But it will only hurt you if what they say is truth, or what if they say something which is not true, but somewhere your subconscious mind has accepted it as truth, and now that thing is challenging your very own self. So whatever they have said, try to find the positivity out of that. Whatever they have done to you, try to find the positivity out of that. And that is when you will be able to see this entire connection in a very new light, and you will be really happy that you went through this connection. And then from this very card I'm also getting this is that sometimes the good things are hidden. So the spirits don't want to tell you that what will be the outcome of this connection. Now the story at present is that they are slowly realizing how they are wrong and they want to come forward and mend things. But what will happen? What will actually happen? Spirits don't want to tell you. They want you to be patient, and you will know that with time. Only time will answer you, so you just have to concentrate on yourself. Don't worry that much about this thing. The purpose of this connection has been served. You have realized how you were going wrong. They are slowly realizing it. That karma which was tied up is slowly untangling, it's fading away. And now what will be the next episode? It's up to you also, it's up to them also. You both are creating that future. Right now they have this in mind that they want to come forward and apologize. And what you have in mind is up to you. Maybe you want to keep friendship, maybe you just want to tell them that you're not interested anymore, or just anything. But the very guidance for you people is that take this entire connection positively. Otherwise it will become very difficult for you to forgive them, and same thing will be mirrored back to you. They will be not realizing things. It will be difficult for them to forgive themselves, forgive you, etc. See it positively. Try to notice everything which happened in the connection and try to ask yourself that why that particular thing happened and what is left inside you to be healed. Rest you can concentrate on your very own self. There were some more cards from which I got the message that a slavish bondage. I was getting this word of slavish bondage. So I feel that they can be in a karmic relationship with someone, and right now they are dealing with that. It can be with a friend, it can be with family, it can be with another partner as well. And they feel that you're a very strong person because you have chosen to forgive them for a lot of things. And maybe their higher self is also telling you, if you have not forgiven them, you need to see it as a sign of strength. You need to see forgiveness as sign of strength, rather that there are certain people who don't forgive. They don't understand that it is not going to hurt the person in front of them. It's only going to hurt them, and it's going to torture them. It's going to bring weight on their very own soul. So their higher self wants that with time you forgive them. And You are slowly teaching them to be vulnerable. I'm also getting that they feel that the way you have seen them, that how they are, nobody has been able to read them like that. You have seen their goodness as well, you have seen their darkness as well. So they feel very kind of metaphorically naked in front of you, nude in front of you, like you know them way too much and there is now nothing hidden from you. So that is all I could get for you, pile 1, and you can go through all that. Sorry, what I mean is that you can connect with me on Instagram from the link in the description box. You can also book a reading in few days. I will be opening personal reading in a week or so. So my website is also listed over there. And that's all. If you resonated, thank you. You can like and subscribe, and thank you for giving your time to this reading. Hello pile 2, let us see the cards I have for you. We have the Lovers, 4 of Swords, Queen of Swords, Moon, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and we have Death. So what I feel for you, pile 2, is that this person wants to tell you that they have made a certain choice. What they would have done in your connection is that they might have stopped talking to you, they might have ghosted you, they would have left you abruptly, something like that. And they are trying to maintain distance with you, which is bringing a lot of confusion to your mind, and you are just overthinking that why this particular thing happened. This person told me that they had affection for me, this person told me that they liked me, and whatever I shared with them, it felt so real. Then why this person just abruptly left and did not give me an explanation, did not talk, did not say anything, or even if they said something, it didn't seem like they were being honest, or that was coming from some authentic source or something like that. So this all is bringing confusion to your mind, but this person wants to clarify this particular thing with you, is that whatever action they have taken, whatever decision they have taken, whether it is to walk away from you, whether it is to stay away from you, whether it is to choose something else over you, it can be work, it can be some other partner, it can be family, something like that. So this person would have taken some decision to stay away from you because something else, and it would have seemed to you that this person is giving priority to that another thing rather you, but what you both had felt so real, felt so good, and they promised you the world. So this has deeply hurt you. So what they want to clarify with you is that they did not take any decision on the basis that you were not their priority or something, but they more so ever took the decision which they felt can restore the peace. I feel that you both ended up in some chaotic situation and things were becoming very harsh, and this person decided to just leave, and this would have broken you, this would have drawn you into overthinking, you are stressing way too much. But this person wants to tell you that don't take that so much to heart, don't take that so personally. Everything which I did was to restore the peace in the situation. Even if they have chosen someone else over you, it is because they felt that that was the right thing to do, and you would understand that thing. Or if they would have chosen their family over you, it could be like that they were confused. They were confused that which way they have to walk. So what they did was, whatever their level of maturity told them, that okay, let us take this decision, let me take this decision, and this will be best for all of the people involved in this particular scene, they took that. It had nothing to do with what you both shared, it had nothing to do with you. I feel that this person feels that you have taken this separation very personally. You have taken this their action to just give a pause in the connection and move away very personally, and you are losing your head over this particular situation. Maybe you are crying a lot and they have learned it from their friends. Maybe you are suffering a lot, or maybe you are writing certain posts or expressing your frustration somewhere, or maybe they have heard from someone that you are very hurt, but they want to tell you that you are totally misunderstanding the situation. It had nothing to do with you, it had nothing to do with your self-worth, it had nothing to do how great you are, it has nothing to do with comparison, it has only to do with their confusion. That they were confused that where their heart lies, or what is the right thing to do in the situation. So the most right they felt they could do, and that could restore peace in every person's life involved, they took that decision. And I feel that that decision meant that walking away from you. So I also feel that this person has wants to tell you that they have kind of fluctuating feelings for you. Like sometimes they feel that they are very much in love with you, but sometimes you just trigger them a lot. And they also feel that when they are close to you, they feel very vulnerable. Like you make them say things which which they don't feel like saying. Like there are certain people who try to keep walls around their heart. So when they are not wanting to be vulnerable, they are just wanting to maintain something casual, then they suddenly meet certain people which their soul tells that let's mingle up, let's say the things which we have which I have always wanted to say, etc. So that type of closeness was being developed between you two, and this was not very much appreciated by their ego self, because that would bring down the wall which they had, or that would make them have some serious emotions for you, etc. So they were not liking that thing, because it is very difficult for people, right, who are very wounded, to show their true self, because they are always afraid that somebody will hurt them. So that is what was a very difficult part of this connection for them. So right now they are giving this connection a pause. They are wanting to understand that what is right, what is wrong, who is right, who is wrong, what is best for both of you. So don't torture yourself, don't feel that they are not talking to you, etc. And don't just take it personally that it has something to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. You have no fault in all this, or there is no problem in you that they have given something else the priority, you can say, or they have chosen something else. It was just to pacify everything. What next I feel is that I have card this friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Give each other time for and space. Trust and have faith things will work out for the best. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. So what I feel over here is that this person right now thinks that even if they will come towards you, or even if they want to have something with you, it will be friendship. For some reason that it can be maybe they are very much occupied in their work, or maybe that they are handling some other relationship, or maybe that their family is not ready for the connection between you two, or some other factors influencing it. So the best they can give you at present is friendship, and they want you to respect that thing, because don't take it that this is rejection and etc. No, it is nothing like rejection. It's just that maybe you have that broad mind, and you're very while they are very conservative, they are not able to go beyond their social status and social upbringing type of things. So it is all about them, it has nothing to do with you, and they just have things at their own end, and all they can give you is friendship and nothing else, and they want you to respect that thing. And it is also that they want that this space stays between you two, so that you both can understand properly and clearly that what is right and what is wrong, and you both should not just mess up the situation in the mind and take it very negatively, because it is nothing to be taken negatively. And also that they are very thankful that you came into their life, and they respect that thing that you both developed this kind of bond. But this person also wants you to know that if you are taking this particular thing that they went away from you very personally, you are going in a very wrong direction. You are going in a very wrong direction, and they also want you to know that for them you are at very high stage. I mean that you are a very great person for them. They feel that you are very beautiful or handsome, they feel that you are very talented, they feel you are very intelligent, they feel that if they are 7 out of 10, then you are 10 out of 10. And they really appreciate you as a person, they really appreciate your capabilities and everything. But right now they feel that first, they don't deserve you, second, their circumstances are not permitting them to have any kind of bond with you. So just don't go into arrogance, or don't go into negative self, and start questioning your own worth, that maybe I'm not good enough, maybe the other person who was chosen was better, or maybe there is something cooking up here, maybe that third person is coming between us. No, don't go into all these zones. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. Just accept the situation as it is and reflect over it. While they would want to offer friendship to you, then next it is, see, I'm getting these messages from their higher self. So higher self is the more resolved self, the future self. So the future self sees that who is wrong, who is right, and they know that what is to be told to you. So there is this card that you are adored. So yes, their higher self feels that you are questioning yourself, you are questioning your own capabilities, you are questioning your own beauty, you are questioning your own inner self, you are doubting your own self. This particular rejection has drowned you into pessimism, has made you, has kind of disturbed your solar plexus chakra, has disturbed your confidence, and their higher self is confessing to you that if I have that tendency that I play with hearts, or if I have that tendency that I am confused between things, or if I have this thing that I have hurt you, that is all me. That is nothing about you. And it's nothing like that you are not someone who is lovable, you are not someone who is not liked, you are not someone who is not adored, but you are someone who is very beautiful, very capable, and you must not stop believing that. You must not question your very own self. This person's higher self is telling you is that you don't have to be like very angry with them. They want your forgiveness. They want that let us say that it may feel like they have done very wrong to you, but they seek your forgiveness. They seek your forgiveness because that is how it will help you evolve, and that is how you will move forward in life. This holding on to negativity will manifest more negativity in your life. So it is important that you forgive them. It is also important that you know that you have to not question yourself with whatever has happened in your life, and you have to not stop believing in what great things you can do. From this what I'm getting is that sometimes when certain things don't work out, we start criticizing our own self, we start questioning our own self, we start questioning our own self, as well as we start questioning the kind of love we provide. And that is why we start overreacting, or we start over-giving, because we think that maybe I'm giving less, that is why this person is not giving me attention. Or sometimes we also feel like maybe there is some problem in me, that is why this person is running away from me. So this situation is nothing like that. The situation is this person's problem. There are problems at their own end. And what I feel is that this person has very good feelings for you, and they will eventually tell you that they respect you a lot and they value your friendship, and things are just not favorable from their side. And they also seek your forgiveness. I don't know if they will apologize or not, but deep inside they wish somewhere that I wish that this person, that you forgive them. They wish that forgiveness from you, because they feel that they have done something wrong with you. And of course they have done something wrong with you because they have just abandoned you without giving proper explanation, ghosted you, and etc. But you can also look at their action, that they are doing all this because they feel that that is the best possible manner or best possible way that they can restore peace in everybody's life who is involved in this connection. Then it comes that what they want to do with the connection. I feel that they have not yet decided that, and they are not having that clarity that how they have to proceed the connection, if they have to proceed the connection or not. They are not able to take any decision regarding that. Then we have what over here is that what is spirit's guidance for you. Before I say spirit guidance, there were certain energies coming up for your pile, and that was that this person's higher self wants you to know that you are just crying way too much, you are going way too pessimistic, you are just kind of hurting yourself on your own, and they want you to know that they feel that they are not worth what you are doing. You are giving them over importance, and I do feel that the higher self is actually right. They feel that you are taking it way too much to your heart, and you must not do that. You need to stop hurting yourself. And they want to tell you that you are a very capable person and you have very big dreams, so you need to hustle after those dreams, and you should not stop on doing that thing. You must have told them that you want to do this and do that, so they feel that you are a person which who has that leadership inside them, that thing inside them, that capability inside them, who can and you will achieve it. So they want that you keep doing that. They want that you take away your focus from all from all the things that are disturbing you, especially this connection, and stop overthinking about it and go after the dreams you always had. And they also want to tell you that stop feeling guilty for the crimes you have not committed, for the things you have not done wrong. Maybe there have been certain mistakes from your end, maybe there have been certain mistakes from their end, but don't take charge of the things which you have not done. Don't feel guilty about it, and don't try to degrade your self-worth, your very own confidence for this very own connection. Then it comes that what are spirits trying to tell about this connection is that spirits are telling that this was something very destined, that this had to happen, and you wouldn't have been able to avoid this particular connection in this lifetime. Maybe you both had some kind of contract that this person will come in your life and they will steer you up. So of course there are certain important connections in our life which always which kind of steers us up. So this connection came for some kind of major growth for you, and at present what growth I am seeing is that first is that I feel that you are overthinking not just because of this particular connection. You are overthinking because you have pile of several things deep inside you which are hurting you. So this connection has come to pause you so that you start looking backwards, that if somebody has told you that or they have left you, then why are you questioning your very own self? Why are you feeling this guilt? That means that you have some problem, some issues in yourself, some wounds inside you which needs to be addressed, so that you, maybe I think so, that wound can be related to self-love. So this is a very normal situation, that this person left, they had some kind of connection with you and they left, and that they left because that thing is not working out at present. But what you are doing at present is that you are torturing yourself. So universe is guiding you to ask yourself why you are doing this. Why are you questioning yourself? Maybe this connection is kind of a trigger for you, right? Trigger for change. There are certain things deep inside you which needs to be healed, which needs to be addressed, and that is why this connection is here to pause you. I also feel that you are so upset about this because you are not just upset about this connection. There are a pile of things deep inside you which you are upset about, and those things need to be healed. Those episodes of your life needs to be forgiven and healed. Then what I am seeing is that major guidance for you from this connection is that if you will deal this particular situation with arrogance, like if you will try to point fingers, or if you will try to point fingers either to them or to yourself, it will hurt you. So just see whatever this connection is teaching you, learn from it, and most probably it is teaching you to heal certain wounds in you. So heal that particular thing. Take this connection for self-correction, for self-improvement. Okay, don't take it like this person rejected me or this person left me. Take it that in a way that if this connection is not working out and one party is not ready, then why it is stirring you up so much? Like, why do you want to chase after someone who is unavailable at present? Like, I would say call this connection as this person is at present emotionally unavailable to you for different reasons, but that thing is killing you deep inside. Then why it is happening to you? So when you are chasing somebody who is emotionally unavailable, you have to ask yourself, are you being emotionally unavailable to yourself? Are you doing this to yourself? So there can be any kind of wound. You have to check in for it on your own and address that healing. That this healing was coming from very long, like it has been long term coming for you. Like this had to happen, because what you were doing was that in life you were feeling pain for certain things, you were avoiding it, and you were trying to find happiness outside. Then again another thing was happening, you were trying to find another thing to give you happiness. You were not going to the root cause of what was actually hurting you, and you were always trying to find distraction. So now universe is like, let's stop, look at what you are doing and why you are doing it. So if this was a connection, there must have been wrong from both the sides in some manner. Address that thing, heal that thing, and that is when you will be attracting a right connection in your life or right friends in your life. And don't be so upset, don't take this very personally, and start working on yourself. This is about yourself, this is not about the connection, this is more about yourself. And give each other space, things will resolve with time. And don't get triggered, and even if you are getting triggered, ask yourself why you are getting. Start questioning which wound is calling to be healed. Okay, that is all I could get for you, pile 2, and you can connect with me on Instagram. The link is in the description section. And thank you for investing your time in what. Hello pile 3, welcome. Let us see the cards I have for you. We have 5 of Pentacles, the World, 3 of Swords, Ace of Swords, High Priestess, 2 of Swords, 8 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Strength, and 9 of Pentacles. So what I feel is that this person about whom you are inquiring, I was very confused about this pile, because I was not understanding if this is talking about you or this is talking about that person. So in this pile only, I feel that energies can be swapped. So you decide it yourself that if this is about you or if this is about them. So what I feel over here is that this person, I am taking it as this person. I mean that the person you're inquiring about, I'm narrating the story that this person has done all these things about whom you're inquiring. So what I feel over here is that there was this person in your life, and this person has gone through something in their adolescence or childhood. It can be that their family was very uncaring towards them, their needs were not addressed, or it can also be that their family took over care of them, like never allowed them to do things on their own. Or it can also be that when they were in school or in college, they were very much criticized about who they are, about how they look, about their achievements, etc. So what happens with such children is that it's not always that it will happen with everyone, but in this person what happened was that this person developed inferiority complex. Inferiority complex is like something that you feel that you're not good. Deep inside you feel that you're not good, that whatever you have achieved in your life is not good, that you're not capable of achieving what you want to, and in return to that, what you do is, when things don't go, in return to that, what happens is that the person suffering from this particular thing develops this protective mechanism around them, that they start seeking validation for everything. They start over appreciating themselves, and the most important thing which I am seeing over here is that they somehow try to dominate others, belittle others, or talk like they are superior to them, and they do all those things because they want to hide that deep inside thing which they feel that they are not very great. So what they do in return, they start belittling others so that nobody can realize that they are not good enough. It is like a protective mechanism for them. And what happens with this person is that they always feel that they are right, and they do not care to listen the other person. So when somebody who is in front of them, the thing is that if they are dating someone, if they are dating you, and you end up doing something which they consider is not right in their dictionary, you will see a totally opposite side of what you have seen in them always, and that will be that they will start hurting you, they will start scolding you, arguing with you. That means that they live by controlling, and when things go out of control, you see just a different side of that. So what this person wants you to understand is that they had this feeling inside that they are not enough, that they are not good, and this is basically happening because they have not achieved what they wanted to achieve in life, or they feel deep inside that they cannot achieve what they want to achieve, or it can also be that they have had very traumatic childhood, and they have just developed this as a defense mechanism. So what they want you to know is that if they have argued with you, if they have hurt you in past, and if they have belittled you or they have belittled your friends, and you have seriously felt that they are doing this thing, then they want you to know that they seek your forgiveness. They want you to know that they have been doing all these things because they were very much hurt deep inside. You know, they were carrying this very strong ego, and that ego has made them do the things they have done. And when people are having such kind of defense mechanism in order to hide what is inferior in them, they don't realize what they are doing. So what universe is sending you the message over here is that you don't have to hate this person, or you don't have to question that whatever happened or take it very much too hard, because whatever they were doing is because they are wounded. Now for some of you, I am getting the very opposite scenario which I already mentioned, that you have done this with this person, that you have shouted at them and you have tried to control them in some way, and when things weren't going your way, you have done certain things which you wouldn't do when you will be healed. So whosoever it is like that it is happening because the wounds are being triggered. So what they feel is that if you have done this, they want to tell you that they know that you have done this because you are wounded. But if they have done this to you, they want you to know that they have done this because they are not healed. What more they want to tell you is that you both may not be talking to each other, but you still remain in their heart, and this all distance doesn't matter. They still value what you both had. There is this card of forgiveness, so you both need to forgive each other. Alright. And then we have is, don't rush into it, allow course to take its course. Allow nature to take its course. That means that you need not rush whatever is going on this connection, and you both need to just part ways to explore your very own self. See, if this person was having that complex, or this person was having that low self-worth, it can also be that you attracted that connection, so you also had that low self-worth. So what is happening in this connection is that one was just camouflaging it. They were not showing it that they have it deep inside by developing that mechanism, while one of you might be tolerating whatever is happening in the connection because you didn't know what you deserved. So this mirror effect is going on, and you both are now in going separate ways, so that both of you understand what were the mistakes on your part, and what were the mistakes on their part, and you both are able to forgive each other. Don't hold grudges. What the higher self of this person wants you to know, that whatever happened, it was not related to the feelings you both had. It was more about the deep inside seated insecurities and fears which were clashing, which were being triggered. Then there is this thing that they have, they want you to know that they have feelings for you, but they are trying to hide it for now. They are not showing it. And then we have here over is that let me see. Yes, you both are on this journey of self-discovery, of understanding that what is good in you, what is bad in you. It's not like that this person has only the bad qualities or darkness in them. You must be also having it. So you both are going on individual journey, and you both are trying to learn that you have to embrace both the parts, the darkness and the light, and you both are learning more about yourself in this journey. Then what I see over here is that they feel that you are very beautiful, and some kind of cycle has now completed between you two. So whatever the purpose of this connection was, whatever it was going to serve, whatever healing it was going to bring for you, that thing, that seed is now planted in both of you, and you both will be going separate ways for now, and you both will be, with the help of that particular incident, discovering more about yourself. So focus on understanding what has happened, why it has happened, and what fears and insecurities were being played between you two. Then it is also over here that one of you somewhat shared your private life with someone else, which has deeply hurt them. Maybe it was you, or maybe it was them. So one of you has shared the private life. Maybe you have shared it with a friend, maybe you have shared it with their friend. So those private details, they felt that you should have not shared with anyone else except them. That should have remained between you both. So they are kind of annoyed with that thing, that this third person should have not been brought in between, and you must have not discussed all that, whatever you have discussed with them. Then from the guidance of the universe, I am getting the cards as Crow, Octopus, Three of Swords. Then we have Serpent, and then also we have Sea Turtle. So what I feel is something is changing in you drastically, and it is false expectation. You and that person as well has some kind of false expectation which is attached to relationship. Maybe one of you is all about very much in fantasy and lesser in reality. Like you expect a lot from relationship, and one of you has very defensive nature, so that needs to be healed in order to have a good understanding between you two. And universe is telling you is that if you think that it is them who needs to change, try working on yourself. If you feel everything is their fault, try working on yourself. Every time, this is very strong message which I have learned through my healing journey, is that every time you feel that someone in front of you needs to change, it is also you who has to change. And you have to change for better, you have to change for good. And the more you concentrate on yourself, the more you invest in yourself, the more you try to bring in positivity and heal yourself, that particular change will be reflected in that person also. So whenever you feel that somebody in front of you needs to change, change yourself, heal yourself. Then I feel that this person may be someone who is stalking you. If you have some social media, I feel that this person tries to stalk you or tries to find about yourself, tries to find about you. And then there is that if you're very worried that if this is your person and you have lost this person, or things have ended on sour note, you need to relax, because if you think this is your person, they will go nowhere. After some separation period, they will come back to you. You both will find way back to each other. And if this is not your person, then of course you will meet the person who is meant for you after you have completed this journey of self-love. At present, you are on journey of self-love. You are on journey of exploring yourself, of understanding that what are complexities in you and what is goodness in you, and accepting both of the things. And it is also about both of you becoming humble, both of you learning that what is wrong and what is right. It is like you are being pushed towards some form of awakening, some form of realization. And if I see what is that they want from this connection, so I feel that they want to establish an equal connection between you two, a healthy connection between you two, despite whatever has happened between you two. In future, they wish that you both have some form of relationship. It can be friendship as well, where you both establish something which is healthy, which is equal give and take. From this pile, I'm also getting this energy that one of you was very unaware of your own worth, because you have always tried to become what others have wanted you to become. You have always been a people pleaser. If your parents wanted you to become something, you have always tried to become that. If your lover wanted to become make you something, you have started. If your lover wanted to make you something, you tried to become that. And in all this, what you did was you failed to hear what your heart was telling you, that what you wanted to become. So you are being pushed towards this awakening, where you realize that it is important to listen to your heart. You know the best for yourself, and you don't have to become something else than what you are or what you want to become for someone else. The others will adjust. You just have to be you, and in this period you will embrace who you are, and you will find yourself, and you will become very honest friend to your very own self, and then you will see that things will start falling in place for you. This is not about them, I will say. This is more about you. This is more about your journey to your very own self. That is all I could get for you. And thank you for watching this video. If you want to connect with me on Instagram, the link is in the bio. And love and light.